What's up, everybody? Welcome back, or welcome to It's Time to Talk Water Trine Astrology. So, Ancestral Justice is here for all my divine judges, y'all, okay? Now, this Ancestral Justice is involving, and I'm going to list off some things here: connecting with supportive allies, energetic exorcism, dissolving etheric cores and updating contracts and soul records, healthy professional exposure, breaking inherited vows of silence, subservience, and martyrdom. Okay, now this can also add on to extra energies as well, but specifically those listings are what this ancestral justice is involving. Okay, I've already rolled the dice for us, and we got Mars and Pisces in the 5th house. Okay, now, I set the intention for there to be guidance, advice, messages that we need to know as a result of this ancestral justice coming in and supporting us. So, Mars and Pisces in the 5th house. So, Mars is all about assertion, going after what you want, initiating energies, okay? It's all about your drive. It's your sexual energy. It's your stamina. It's your power. It's the force that you utilize to move through life. Now, in the sign of Pisces is very interesting because this is the water sign. And Mars doesn't do so well in water signs because he has to kind of slow down, reflect. His fire can really get extinguished when it comes into the sign of Pisces, because Pisces to me is like the vast ocean. And you have this action-oriented, fire, impulsive energy that wants to move forward quickly, but it meets the ocean. So it slows it down. It could even extinguish it. What we need to know: there's this slowdown process coming through, okay? There's this more reflective energy coming through. There's this energy of really honoring where you have come. There isn't a huge need to push, to try to go for it. It's not that this justice isn't coming in to make sure that you're continuing to exert yourself. It's coming in as a period of stillness, of rest, of meditation, reflection, really tapping into your life story as it has been up until this point. Okay, so that's advice as well. Reflect on your life up until this point, because this next chapter of justice that's now here is going to show up completely different. It's going to be a completely new book is what I'm hearing. A completely new page in that book, okay? Now, Pisces does deal with spirituality, your intuition, your emotions, okay? So this could definitely be focused on the spiritual journey that you have went through. We have this in the 5th house, which is all about play, fun, your passions, your heart, your inner child, children, your hobbies, the things that you like to entertain you in. And Mars does well in the 5th house because that's naturally ruled by Leo. So in the 5th house, Mars gets to play, it gets to have fun, it gets to enjoy, it gets to exert in a way that isn't necessarily focused on conflict. It's more so focused on passion, okay? Exertion towards things that are going to bring excitement, joy, okay? So with Mars and Pisces in the 5th house, there's this energy of you coming into this awareness of more helpful, supportive, joyful energies that bring you more playtime, more rest, more stillness, okay? So enjoy it, invite it in, and expect it even, because this is the justice that you deserve, okay? Throughout all of the energy that you have pushed through when it comes to facing your fears, you know, getting over certain destructive habits, okay? Learning how to translate knowledge into action so that you're focusing thought first before taking action and not just reacting, okay? These are things that you have done as a result of why this justice, ancestral justice, is coming in, okay? There's something I want to read here because I think it will apply And I want to look at the sextile from the 5th to the 1st house, which is a trine actually. And individuals with this aspect can naturally find creative ways to express their personality. There's an ease of being oneself, reinforcing your confidence and sense of identity. This naturally makes you more confident, bold, and attractive. So, yeah, there's this energy where you get to focus more on play, being attractive, connecting with the things that make you feel good, look good, sound good, okay? This is what's next as a result of this justice as well. So let's capitalize more on this overall message. So we get house 12, which is ruled by Pisces, and we get Leo, which is ruled by the 5th house. So I feel like this is doubling down on the energy. So I'm getting, this isn't just for you. With this ancestral justice, this isn't just your justice. So that's why it's a need to really sit back, because there's going to be other people that get to sit back too. And there's like, yeah, we've exercised that energy. We've removed that energy. We've freed ourselves from that energy, that destructive energy. And it's almost like a sense of a victory. And after you've won, you know, you've been through the battle with that Mars energy, but you've won. You and your tribe have won. And not only did y'all celebrate the win when the adrenaline was up and high, but now you went home, you took a shower, you slept, you woke up the next day. And it's like, wow, you know, we won. There's victory. There's justice here. This is the moment that this Mars in Pisces in the 5th house is positioning us in. So it's an energy of where you don't get up and you go back to war and put on your thing because the war is over. You actually get up now, and you can actually take a little moment before you get up. Keep on your pajamas if you want. Put on some relaxing music. Like, it's no threats. No threats, okay? Now, House 12 with Leo is creative energy here. And this is shining to you being the leader of spirituality. Like, you're leading the way with this Mars and Pisces energy. You're leading the way on how to honor the spiritual soul energy that we have inside of us moving forward. There's like this reflecting period is to also ensure that we never get into those spiritual or physical, emotional, or mental battles again. And there's like this sharing of wisdom amongst you and the ancestors. That just kind of preparing, or it's kind of like setting the guidelines for this next phase, right? Because this justice is great, it's beautiful, we're here. We don't want to experience that battle part again, that literal part of having to be that exorcist again. So this is a reflecting period to set guidelines as we move forward, because it's, again, not just us, it's others as well included. So this is very good. Very good energy, y'all. Very deep message. Okay, let's get some more. We get water with air. Very interesting. We get elements. Elements. You know, water is all about healing, about nurturance, cleansing, purifying. Air is all about communication, learning, intellect, expressing yourself, ideas. I'm getting advice like this next period. Learn. We're teaching each other, and we're setting guidelines on the emotional needs, the intellectual wants, logical wants. Like, there's a balance of the right and left hemispheres here. But there's this energy in this reflection period that is allowing for us to ensure that we're always honoring the spirit, the soul, the body, simultaneously in a balance, in a harmonious way that is ensuring no misalignments in the past, okay? So this reflecting period that is now amongst you is one of, like, this is the decided trajectory of this next phase on how it's going to really play out. And this justice is coming in, giving you a lot of time to reflect on what it is you really want to do next, so that you almost like hit it with a bullseye, you know? It is just full of like passion, fun, play, joy, emotional health, intellectual health, spiritual groundedness, physical wealth, abundance. Like you're communicating with your heart and your higher self and your inner child, and understanding what they want in this next chapter. Is like a soul contract renegotiation. where your inner child and your higher self all sit at the table and write down the wants and needs and really discuss them to the T to ensure fulfillment. Ooh, I love that. Okay, let's get some tarot. Change this. Ooh, okay, we get the devil and the hermit. The devil is ruled by Capricorn energy. The hermit is Capricorn energy. The hermit is Virgo energy. And those are both earth signs, okay? Yeah, but see, this devil card, you know what this is giving me? It's like you gain wisdom throughout this battle, you and others. About the opponents, what caused it, the emotions that went into it, the mental that went into it, the physical that went into it. You've been able to analyze it with the hermit energy. You've been able to sit with that darkness. So now when you sit at this table, you know what you want. You know what you need to ensure that energy doesn't tip over into the darkness like it's done. Bad decisions don't weigh out the good like it's done. This is an energy where things are balanced and harmonious and things stay in alignment because of the foundation that has been refined, organized, structured. The ideas and the rules that have been and guidelines that have been implemented as a result is ensuring that this justice comes in and sets a harmonious and aligned stage for current and future generations as a result of resolving a lot of past generational curses and bindings with this devil card. We get the King of Wands clarifying the devil and it's slapped out. Yeah, you know, these devils that have been put in their place really allowed us to gain a lot of wisdom about who we really are. We're back on the throne, kings, queens of our lives. Clarify this hermit. We got the Four of Pentacles. And you know, no other devil, no energy will be able to rise up and become in this devilish dark energy ever again. That's the ancestral justice that's really here. And there are things in the beginning stages right now that you are in that are going to ensure that when it comes to the guidelines, the rules, and the spiritual insights that are being expressed at this time. Keep up the good work. You've really done a lot of work to get here on a spiritual, mental, and emotional level. But it wasn't in vain because you really successfully freed yourself and others from destructive impulses, people, places, and things. Ashe.